Welcome to Top 10 Amazing Facts. Today, we're counting down the 10 smallest U.S. states by population. While these states may not be bursting at the seams with people, they each offer unique landscapes, cultures, and histories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss more amazing content like this. Let's dive in. Number 10. New Hampshire. Population 1.409 million. Tucked between Vermont and Maine, New Hampshire is a mix of historic towns, alpine mountains, and stunning fall foliage. New Hampshire became a state on June 21, 1788, making it the ninth state to join the United States. Interestingly, it was the state that cast the decisive vote to ratify the U.S. Constitution, helping bring it into effect. Before statehood, New Hampshire was one of the original 13 colonies and had already shown its independent streak. It adopted its own constitution in early 1776, months before the Declaration of Independence was signed. It's a state with no income tax or sales tax, making it a haven for shoppers and retirees. Fun fact: New Hampshire holds the first presidential primary in the nation every election cycle, making it a key political hotspot despite its size. Number 9. Maine. Population 1.405 million. Maine is America's northeastern tip, famous for its craggy Atlantic coastlines, charming lighthouses, and abundant forests. About 90% of the state is wooded. Maine became a state on March 15, 1820, making it the 23rd state to join the United States. Before that, it was part of Massachusetts and known as the District of Maine. It joined the Union as part of the Missouri Compromise, which was a major moment in U.S. history aimed at balancing the number of free and slave states. The largest city, Portland, is a foodie haven, while the rest of the state is dotted with quaint fishing villages and quiet rural towns. Fun fact: Maine produces 90% of the nation's lobster supply, and it's also the only state to border just one other U.S. state, New Hampshire. Number 8. Montana. Population 1.14 million. Montana is the land of big skies, snow-capped peaks, and vast plains. Montana became a state on November 8, 1889, making it the 41st state to join the United States. Before that, it was part of the Montana Territory, which had been carved out in 1864 during the mining boom. Its admission came during a flurry of statehoods. North Dakota, South Dakota, and Washington all joined the Union within days of each other that same month. It's the fourth largest state by area, but among the least populated, giving you plenty of room to roam. Fun fact: Montana is home to Yellowstone National Park, Glacier National Park, and more than 3,000 named lakes, yet has fewer than 7 people per square mile. Number 7. Rhode Island. Population 1.1 million. The tiniest state in terms of land area, Rhode Island still packs a punch with a strong maritime culture, beautiful beaches, and a rich colonial legacy. Rhode Island became a state on May 29, 1790, making it the 13th state to join the United States. Interestingly, it was the last of the original 13 colonies to ratify the U.S. Constitution, true to its fiercely independent spirit. It had actually declared independence from Britain 2 months before the Declaration of Independence was adopted in 1776. Providence, its capital, is known for arts, education, and historic architecture. Fun fact: Rhode Island was the first colony to declare independence from British rule in 1776, but the last to ratify the Constitution. Number 6. Delaware. Population 1.05 million. Delaware may be small, but it's mighty in influence. Delaware became a state on December 7, 1787, making it the first state to join the United States. It proudly holds the nickname the First State because it was the first to ratify the U.S. Constitution. Before statehood, Delaware was a British colony, and its early embrace of independence and federal unity set the tone for the rest of the nation. Fun fact: Delaware is also a financial powerhouse. More than 1 million businesses are incorporated in Delaware, including over 60% of Fortune 500 companies, thanks to its favorable corporate laws. Number 5. South Dakota. Population 925,000. South Dakota offers a peaceful blend of natural beauty and Native American history. South Dakota became a state on November 2nd, 1889, making it the 40th state to join the United States. It was admitted on the same day as North Dakota, and to this day, no one knows for sure which was signed into statehood first. President Benjamin Harrison shuffled the papers to keep it a mystery. Before statehood, it was part of the Dakota Territory, which had been split into North and South as the population grew. Home to Mount Rushmore and the Badlands, it's largely rural, with agriculture and tourism driving its economy. Fun fact: each August, the town of Sturgis hosts the largest motorcycle rally in the world, attracting more visitors than the state's total population. Number 4. North Dakota. Population: 800,000. With rolling plains, historic forts, and frigid winters, North Dakota stays quiet and low in population. North Dakota became a state on November 2nd, 1889, making it the 39th state to join the United States. Interestingly, it was admitted on the same day as South Dakota, and President Benjamin Harrison deliberately shuffled the statehood papers so no one would know which Dakota was signed in first. Before statehood, it was part of the Dakota Territory, and its early years were shaped by railroads, agriculture, and a strong populist movement. It has experienced economic growth thanks to the energy sector, particularly oil drilling. Fun fact: North Dakota has the lowest unemployment rate in the nation and ranks high in quality of life and education. Number 3. Alaska. Population: 740,000. Alaska is a land of extremes. The largest U.S. state by area, the coldest, and the most sparsely populated. Alaska became a state on January 3rd, 1959, making it the 49th state to join the United States. Before that, it was a U.S. territory purchased from Russia in 1867 for $7.2 million, in what was famously called Seward's Folly at the time. Its journey to statehood was shaped by its vast natural resources, strategic location during the Cold War, and a growing population eager for representation. Much of its terrain is wilderness, and many towns, including its capital city of Juneau, are only accessible by air or boat. Fun fact: Alaska has over 100,000 glaciers, more active volcanoes than any other state, and is home to Denali, the highest peak in North America. Number 2. Vermont. Population: 648,000. Tucked into the Green Mountains of New England, Vermont is known for its quaint small towns, fall foliage, and commitment to environmental sustainability. It's one of the most rural states in the U.S., with no major cities. Its largest city, Burlington, has fewer than 45,000 residents. Vermont became a state on March 4th, 1791, making it the 14th state to join the United States. Before that, it was actually an independent republic for 14 years, known as the Vermont Republic, after declaring independence in 1777. Its admission marked the first time a state joined the Union that wasn't one of the original 13 colonies. Vermont is also famous for its maple syrup, ski resorts, and a fiercely independent spirit. Fun fact: Vermont was the first state to abolish slavery in 1777, during its time as an independent republic. It's also the only state in the U.S. without a McDonald's in its capital city of Montpelier. Number 1. Wyoming. Population: 590,000. Taking the crown as the least populous state, Wyoming is a rugged gem known for its dramatic landscapes and frontier spirit. Wyoming became a state on July 10, 1890, making it the 44th state to join the United States. Before that, it was part of the Wyoming Territory, established in 1868. Wyoming is famously known as the first state to grant women the right to vote, earning it the nickname the Equality State. That bold move in 1869 helped pave the way for women's suffrage nationwide. Ranching, mining, and tourism, especially at Yellowstone and Grand Teton National Parks, shape its economy. Fun fact: Wyoming has only 2 escalators in the entire state, both located in Casper, one at the main branch of Hilltop National Bank and the other one in the downtown branch of First Interstate Bank. Despite being the 10th largest state by area, Its rural nature and small population mean there's very little need for multi-level buildings. So, escalators are actually a novelty in Wyoming. And there you have it, the 10 smallest U.S. states by population. Which of these states have you visited or would love to live in someday? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing facts every day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.